I mute so that I don't hurt anyone who's wearing eardrums. Then I only dry my hair on mute for like 30 seconds or less. And then that way I'm not on mute too long. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do a blow dry of my hair, style my hair, finish my makeup. Shout out to Milo and Cody. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna start drying my hair, you guys. Give me a second. Hi, Bakugo. Bakugo. I am saying that wrong. I am so sorry. Let me mute. You guys, I'm doing okay, Milo. How are you? I'm doing okay. I was doing great the last 2 days. I think I'm still doing great. I'm just tired because I only got 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep. When I go to bed 1:30, woke up at 5:30, but then went back to bed for a little bit. So not a lot of sleep and kind of broken. And I did a lot yesterday. I worked all day, was productive all day. I'm just a little tired. That's it. But I'm still doing great, right? Yeah. Aw, thank you, Patrick. You have. Shout out to Patrick. You're the first. Thank you. Hi, AJ. Oh, wow. Shout out to AJ. Thank you for that sweet comment. I appreciate. Have I been on mute the whole time? I just said like the sweetest, most heartfelt, not sweetest, but the most heartfelt thing for you, Ninja Dan. I said, let's manifest this. Let's talk this into existence. You are already better. Yes, you're in recovery, but it was a success. It's going to be a success. You're going to have a better quality of life. You're going to have less pain, less suffering, more movement. I muted it so that I could dry my hair. And the last thing I said is I'm going to go on mute now, but I forgot that I muted it. So when I went to mute it, I saw I was on mute and then I saw your comments. Well, thank you, AJ. I appreciate that. Honestly, about GSP, Gas Station Princess, I don't want anybody saying anything bad about her or spreading anything. Um, when you guys see a situation and you think someone needs help, either help them or get out of their way. You know what I mean? And helping them doesn't mean you need to stop, because when they're not in their right mind or right heart, or it's not the right moment, they're not going to hear that. They're not going to hear it or be able to like really absorb it. First of all, they have to be in the right place. They have to come to you and ask for help. But the best thing you could do is just show love. Say, I'm here for you. I'm in your corner. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then after sleeping it off, after feeling better, if she wants to discuss it, then that's the time to discuss it. And what helped me get better is working with, first of all, being ready to change. And second of all, working with other people who understood what problem I had. There's people that don't understand what problem you have, and they're like, you need to fix that. And it's like, well, I know, but I don't know how, or I might not be ready. So yeah, I was there and I'm going to trust that she's going to be okay. And I'm going to send her love. Okay, let me dry my hair and let's get to 30 likes. When we get to 30 likes, I will turn this off of mute, okay? Okay, guys, what I do when I'm drying my hair on stream is I go on mute for a little bit. I ask you guys to get the likes up. And if you guys get the likes up in 5 seconds, I'm going to go off of mute in 5 seconds. If it takes you guys 30 seconds, I'm going to dry my hair for the full 30 seconds. I mean, like, if you guys don't get the likes up to the number I asked for, I'll stop at 30 seconds. I'm not going to just sit here for 5 minutes on mute. But yeah, that's how I do it. I give you guys 30 seconds to get the likes up to the number I asked for, which isn't very high. Like, I might ask for 10 likes. You know what I mean? Or, like, let's get that up 15 likes. And it's just to throw a number out there. And then it either we hit it or we don't. It's not a big deal. I come back in 30 seconds whether we hit it or not, you know? But I do come back quicker if we hit it. My hair color is let me finish drying it because it has 3 colors in it. It has dark blonde, medium blonde, and light blonde, but it's like dark blonde here, some medium here, some light here and there. So I'll show you when I dry it. But it's a mix of colors, dark, medium, and blonde to kind of make it look naturally highlighted, lighter in certain spots, not like heavy, heavy, obvious highlights. Shout out to you. I really appreciate that compliment. No, honey Mike, it's not a cold sore. I just had lip filler. It's a bruise. It's a bruise. There's no crab, like crusty, scabby crab. There's nothing there. It's just a bruise. I had the tiniest bit of filler. I mean, look at my lips. It was literally a half a vial. Most people get at least one. I haven't heard of anybody getting a half a vial, but I did, and I basically paid the same price as getting a whole vial because you're kind of paying for the treatment and like them putting that in there. But I would rather pay the same price and get a little less and have it look less fake. When I put the lipstick on, it looks better, of course, because I have this pigment issue. I have a bruise there. Um, but I shouldn't call that an issue. It's just a thing. It's just I have a lack of pigment right here. So it's always white right there. But they're still swollen and bruised. I'm very honest and open about what procedures I have, including fillers. I let you guys know when I'm going, whether I liked it, whether I don't, what's happening, what's going on, why I got it. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, Osbaldo. Hi, Louise from Brazil. How are you, Osbaldo? Hey, Jerry. How you doing, Jerry B? Yes. If you guys want a shout out from me, all you have to do is be positive and patient. Positive and patient, because I might not see your comment, so I can't give you a shout out. But if you're saying something nice to the chat, to the world, to the mods, to someone else in the chat, or to me, Like, I hope everybody has a good day. I like your shirt. Like, don't lie. Don't say you like my shirt just to get a shout out if you don't like it. You could come up with something else. You can even say something nice and positive about yourself, like, I'm going back to school, or I just graduated, or blah, blah, blah. Why am I doing that? Blah, blah, blah. I did that twice already, and I've never done that in my life. So, well, thank you, AJ. Shout out to AJ for that one. Big shout out to you. I'm gonna go ahead and dry my hair a little more. Hey, King 2, how are you doing? All right, let me dry my hair for 30 more seconds. But if you want me to come off of mute sooner, let's get those likes up to 50 likes, guys. 50 likes or 30 seconds. I'll be back. Well, hello, Kaylee. Big shout out to Kaylee. How you doing? You know what? That's the second time I've heard Sarah J. I heard it yesterday for the first time. Like, I don't even know who Sarah J is, but hey, twin. Aw, thank you, Alex. Shout out to Alex. Thank you for saying hello to the mods. Hey, Bob. How you doing, Bob? Thank you guys. Thank you all for being here. Let me tell you what's going on today. Well, besides drying my hair and finishing up my makeup, which is almost done. It's just a subtle look today. Uh, I just have to take care of the lips so people stop thinking I have the herp going on. Um, but we're gonna open some packages, which is called What the Haul. What the Haul? That means what is the haul? Like, what is it? What's in the haul? If there's anything that I could try on for you, I'll try it on for you, which is wear the haul. What the haul, wear the haul. Like okay. You get it. You get it. It's good enough. I don't have to explain it. I was gonna change the name to What's in the Box. Like that movie Seven. What's in the box? What's in the box? But not everybody would get the reference. So I'm keeping it What the Haul for now. But we can always joke around and go, what's in the box when we're opening the haul. Hi, Raul. How you doing, King? Thank you, Lindley. I have an appointment tomorrow to get them redone. And I had my nails all picked out. I fell in love with them. I was like, I can't wait. I'm getting this. I'm getting this. I'm getting this. I even showed you guys. And I was like, this is what I'm getting. I'm so excited. I've been like dreaming about it, daydreaming about it. And I called to make the appointment, and the nail lady is on vacation. So I told him to call her and tell her come back tomorrow. Just kidding. Excuse me. I said it, but I was just kidding. I told them I was just kidding. So I have to choose a design that is easier to accomplish because I chose one that was like to make it look like real jade. Real jade kind of like has a marble of different greens and whites and things like that. I mean, there's different colored jades, but there's even a black jade. But the point was to get the green jade. I couldn't wait. I wanted it to look like my fingers were growing real jade. I thought that would be so cool. So you see, I love my crystals. Do I know what they all are? No. Do I hold them up to the certain corners and rub them on my body? No, I don't know what to do with them. I just think they're pretty. I think they're good energy, and I will learn about them eventually. So I think they're gorgeous. I think they're stunning. And then this is kind of what I'm talking about. Hold on. This isn't jade, but wait, this. So it would look something like this. My nails would kind of look like that, like with marble in it. Like, believe it or not, that's actually going to be pretty tricky. Um, a lot of steps, but my girl can do it, and her name is Jade. So Jade is going to do the Jade nails. Yikes, stripes. Hey Wilson, how you doing? Manuel, if you want to know the size, I will tell you on the blue page. Links in the bio. Yes, double tap those screens. Let's get to 65 likes. As of right now, I'm going to go on mute. Get those likes up to 65 and I'll be back, or I'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds or 65 likes, whatever comes first. Thank you for the 63 likes. It might say 64 for you. It says 63 for me. I thought that was all the way dry, but it's close enough. I'll dry it the next round. Da 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 boom body, eh eh, eh eh, boom body, eh. You know what? I don't really like pink, you guys, on me. I'm more tomboyish. I'm not like, yes, I wear girly stuff now, and I always did sometimes, like every once in a while. I felt like it. Actually, did I when I was younger? Ever dress up like a in feminine clothes? I mean, as a kid, I did. I don't think I did until I was like 30-ish. In my 30s, I started dressing like more feminine. Um, but not all the time, just here and there. And so I'm not a real pink person, like a person who wears pink, but I liked this. I liked the bows on the shirt, and I don't feel like I can't dance because I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's not too tight. It's got, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm safe, and I do like that. I like the bows on it, because I like to have a little fun, and usually I have to like be very careful and hide them, and not today. Not today. We're not hiding anything. I'm just kidding. Bye, Kaylee. Bye, sweetheart. Hey, Porter. Good to see you again. Hi, pretty fool. Shout out to you. I'm doing okay. How are you? Mwah. Oh, that my throat did something right when I said mwah. It was like help, help. How you doing, Porter? It's good to see you. Matt Chu, yes. And of course I remember your name because yesterday I was gonna say God bless you. But I don't think that's funny because the name Matt Chu, like Hachu. Um, I didn't say that, but it made me, remember. So yeah, I remember your name. I remember you, and I remember you asking. I did tie a bow around them. I used to have a boyfriend who was like, when I would say, "What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas?" He's like, "A red bow." That was it. A red bow. A red bow. Aw, okay. I'm glad you're not upset with me, Matt Chu. I just saw the chew, like Matt, a chew, like you get it. I mean, I was like, don't say it, Brooke. And then I said it today to kind of prove that I knew, remembered you, but Whatever. And plus, I'm overly honest sometimes. I don't know. But it is funny. Yeah. It is and isn't. You know what I mean? If the other person who you're talking about thinks it's funny, or if you don't say it to them, like it's kind of funny, but to say it out loud and if they don't like it, then it's not funny because it's not funny if you hurt people. You know what I mean? Hello, Beats. Ellie Beats. How are you doing? Shout out to you. Thank you, Megan. Big shout out to Megan XO. Shout out to Ellie Beats. La Beats. Lilia. I'm feeling good. Okay, I'm tired. I'm not as feeling as great as I did the last 2 days, but I still feel great. I mean, I'm thriving right now. Really, I'm thriving. I think it's because I'm on dope. Where is it? I'm on dopamine patches right now. And ever since I've been starting to use them, I've noticed I've been feeling better. But it could be because I was doing my mental homework. I was working through like what's bugging me? Do I need to work out? Like why am I feeling depressed? What is it? And I literally like went through everything and was like, what's stressing me out? What's causing this? Bing, bing, bing. And I started working on all those things and then I felt better. And then I put one of these on and I felt like I felt better. You know what I mean? And I wore it yesterday and I felt better too. And then today I didn't have it on for almost all day. And I was feeling a little funky. Not as good. Now it's starting to, I'm starting to feel better. So I don't know if this button is helping or not. Um, but it's not hurting me. So I'll keep using it. I want to say it's less than $1 a day to use these. So, you know, it's all right. I've spent more than $1 a day before to feel good. So I used to spend a lot on alcohol and other stuff like the green stuff. Um my nutrition's really good. I am certified in fitness and nutrition. However, like I would eat really healthy, like salmon, rice, broccoli, this, that, blah, blah, blah. All these, everything that's like around the perimeter of a store, not the crap in the center. And then at night, guess what I would do? I'd blow it. I would eat all that stuff in the center of the store. I would eat candy, 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 candy. I would eat the sugar-free jello that tastes like chocolate. I would eat actual chocolate that had less sugar in it and things like that. But yes, it had less sugar, but if I'm eating more of it, does it really? Like having 10 grams of sugar is still 10 grams of sugar. You know what I mean? Having 20 is still having 20. And I was having way too much sugar. So you guys, I started weighing myself. I did like a weigh-in. I stopped weighing myself because I knew I was gaining weight. I knew it. Because I couldn't help myself with the sugar. I couldn't or wouldn't. And I weighed myself and I was at 149. And it's been 5 or 6 days. And I went from 149 to 143.4. So it's not quite 6 pounds. It's 5. I'm gonna call it 5. We'll call it 5. Even though wait, I was like 149 point something. So now I'm 143 point something. We'll call it 6. Heck, it's about 6 pounds. It is. I think it is 6 pounds because I don't remember what the point was. I don't know if it was 149.4 or 149.1 or 149.7. I don't remember what the ounces were when I started. I just saw 149 and I went, because that's the most I've ever weighed, you guys. I've weighed it before. I've weighed 149 before, but I've never weighed more than 149. Never hit 150. I've never hit 150. It's like the scary point for me, I guess. because I don't mind my body at 130. I don't mind it when it hits 140, and then I carry it kind of well. Like I gain everywhere. So I just like start getting bigger everywhere. So it's not like, whoa, it goes all to the stomach and you're like, whoa, what's going on there? I don't really notice because everything's still proportioned the same, but then all of a sudden I'm like, oh crap, who's that? Who's that in the mirror? Thank you, Halpa. Yes, let's get to 100 likes. Double tap those screens. I'm gonna don't be rude, Octez. I will remove you. I will absolutely remove you. And I don't mean just a timeout. You'll be removed. This is like we can have a little bit of humor. We could have a little bit of adult humor. But let's remember we're in a public place. Okay? This is a public place even if you're in your own room or whatever. This is a public forum. Okay? So let's keep it classy-ish. All right? Oh, thank you, Matt. I get them off of Amazon, to be honest. I bought a couple on Temu when I first started. Shout out to Dead Name B. Wait, Dead Name. How do I say the last part? But shout out to you. I can't tell if it's B8M Batum. Batum? Is that what it is? Dead Name Batum. I don't know. But shout out to you. Big shout out to you. Shout out to Philip. Hi. Yes, bows on the gifts. Bows on the gifts. Bows on the gifts. I stopped using Temu, you guys, because they did that. Ooh, you won 100%. Ooh, you won. You won. Spin it again. Spin it again. Spin it again. Sometimes I just want to get on there, buy something, and get out of there. You know what I mean? I don't want to spend 20 minutes to get on their site. Like, why do I always win, but it doesn't pay off for me? And when you win, you have to buy 500 other things that you don't need. Like, it's only $1 now. Yeah, but you're making me buy 500 things that I don't need. It's $1 that I need. You know what I mean? I don't need that item. I need the dollar. So yeah, I got a little annoyed with them. But yeah, they're great. They're great. They have great stuff. The price is great, but I just go to Amazon, sometimes Fashion Nova, sometimes Shein, if I'm looking for something affordable. And like a t-shirt like this. I got this on at Fashion Nova. I used to shop at Goodwill all the time. That's the only place I shopped. But now that I have a channel and I need specific things, not just like to go, oh, this is nice, I could use this. When I need something specific, I'll buy it. Like, oh, I need a black t-shirt. I'll buy it. Like, but it's hard to find exactly what you need at Goodwill unless you're like, I need a shirt. But if you're looking for a specific shirt, then it is a little more difficult. Hi, Will. Yes. Yeah, I love Amazon. I love Shein too. I kind of forget about it because of Fashion Nova, but it has the same stuff for some of the same stuff for sometimes more affordable. So I like it too. I've been hopping between the three: Amazon, Shein, Fashion Nova. Yes and no. Tej or Tej. Yes and no. I'm gonna dry the rest of the bottom of my hair for as long as it needs, or 95 likes. Can we do 95 likes to get me off of mute? Let's see. Okay, the bottom is dry. I don't remember the number I asked for, so I just came off of mute instead of starting the top of my hair. When I dry the bottom, I'm like, yay, it's so soft, it's so pretty, it's, and then I take the top down and I'm like, I'm like, no, because right now it feels like it's done. It's done. My hair is done. It's all done. It's all dry. It's all straight. And then I take this down and I'm like, oh. But I do this so I can dry it easier and more quickly. I'll put this half up and let the air dry it. Because if I air dry it, I only need to dry it a few times. Um, like a couple minutes will dry the bottom instead of 7 minutes, So that's what I do when I can. When I don't have time, I end up having to blow dry it more because air drying does take a lot longer, but it's healthier for your hair. Thank you. Shinigami. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Dyslexic here, which you probably figured out. Steven, hi. All right, you guys, I am going to take down the top of my hair, top of my hair, top of my hair. Tonight we're going to do, now I know I'm feeling better because I'm being silly. Top of my hair. We're going to be doing a gothic look today, a green gothic look. Green and yellow. It is so beautiful, you guys. Ooh, I think yesterday I did a little number on my hair. It's feeling a little funky from those curls and the hairspray and stuff. I'm going to be a little careful. Make sure I don't rip my hair. See how when that person asked me what color my hair was and I said, let me dry it first because the top is a little lighter. It's got these light pieces. And but I have 3 blondes in my hair. Let's start drying this front because it's curling up. Matchu, I would say I tend to have a lot of thin hair. So it looks thick, but it is thinner hair. It's just there's a lot of it. And I've been losing a lot of my hair because either of stress from my hematoma during the move or from menopause or both. Because I've been stressed before and I didn't lose my hair, but this was a lot, you guys. Like not being able to walk for about 5 months was a lot. I was thinking about it. This might have happened in December. So it's been almost half a year since I hurt myself and was stuck in bed. So yeah, probably both, I don't know, but I am seeing an OBGYN to get my numbers because if it's because of menopause, then there's something they can do for it. And I'll be getting my labs soon. I just have to find the doctor that removed the clogged artery in my right here. I had a clogged artery. So I have like a couple steps to do before I can get that information about my hormones. But I'm working on it. Hi, Chester. Okay, I'm going to start drying my hair. I'm going to go on mute. Get this to 105 likes, and I will come off of mute. Okay? 105, 10 people. Thank you guys for those likes. I appreciate it. We got close. We got close to 105. Thank you so much. I appreciate you putting up with me drying my hair. Are you passing the test or not? Machu, Machu. How you doing? I missed what we were talking about here. Aw. Yes. Because the mods are like our beekeepers. You guys are the Babble bees. Babbling Brook, BB, Babble Bees, Babble Brook. And then on the other channel, you guys are the baddies with a double T, not double D. Baddies. Like, the bats come out at night and it's a nighttime channel. And I like the play on the words. Like baddies, like she's a bad, but it's baddies. I just redid the back of the lighting. What do you guys think? Yesterday it wasn't looking so good. And I lined up where I'm sitting to be kind of right in the middle with this thing right behind my head. What do we think? Hi from the UK. I'm allergic to bees a little bit too. I got stung by a bee one time and it looked like I had a fanny pack on my face. It was really bad. My brother, well, it was like around it was around Thanksgiving and we were playing cards and I would like look up and the person would like whoever in my family like that I made eye contact with, they'd go then I'd look at someone else and they'd be like which means they were staring at it because their instinct when I look at them was to look away, like I'm not staring at it. Like they didn't just go, like just smile when I look at them or look at them and look away. Like they were like all of them. And it happened for an hour. I was like, and my brother said, all you need is a zipper on your face and you can use it as a fanny pack. He was so sweet. I mean, I say was, but I just don't talk to my brother right now. I didn't mean to bring that up. I don't talk to him because he came home from the war and wanted his privacy. Uh, which is fine. He came home. You know what I mean? I I don't know why my brush has some dust on it or something, but I am cleaning it because ew. I don't want dust in my hair. What is that? I don't know if it's like hair dye remnants or what. I'm sorry, that's gross, but I'm taking care of it. I clean my brush every day. Every day. Every day. But the thing is, usually I'm just pulling out the hair. I don't usually wipe out that little crease. So I looked down and I was like, what's that? And I wiped it off and now you guys saw my brush was gross. But it's clean now. Now it's all in my hair. It wasn't going anywhere. It was stuck there. I had to like scrub it on. So it's fine. Thank you, the wobbly. Shout out to you. Oh, it probably is Porter. You're right, because yesterday I was brushing the gel through my hair and that probably left a like sticky thing on there. Because I don't use hair products. I never use hair products and I've never seen that on my brush. I look at it every day and I'm like cleaning every hair out of it because I have OCD about it. I don't want a dirty brush. But I've never seen that. I've never noticed that. And then yesterday I used gel and mousse and this and that and gorilla glue to try to hold my hair together. And I'm joking about the last part. Don't ever use that. Don't ever use that. Um Somebody had to have surgery because they used that on their hair. But yeah, there's a product called like Got to Be Glued. So don't mix up the two. Don't mix up the two. Okay. Thank you, Matt. That makes me happy. That makes my heart so happy. Hi, Herman. Keep switching up your comments, okay? Do me a favor. All you have to do is like put a different emoji at the end of every message. And I'm talking to one person, you guys. Just make them different. I don't mind if a couple are the same, a few are the same. Just switch them up for me. Love you, Herman. The hair is almost dry. The hair is herring. I'm gonna have to redo it soon. So I'm gonna probably do this trend where it's an old trend, or I don't even know if it was a trend, but somebody did it. You lay in a bathtub full of food coloring, and I don't want the food coloring to dye my hair. You know what I mean? If I use a purple one, it'll actually make my hair more white and vibrant and take the yellow and out of the hair. If I use blue, it'll make the hair it'll take the orange out of the hair. So I think those are the colors I might try, but I can try other colors the next time I'm about to dye my hair. And then that way, if it's like a little red or something, I could just use a like a bleach wash or something, like real quick, or even color remover. Probably color remover is going to be the healthiest. I mean, it is going to be the healthiest more than bleach. Last time I used Ion, I tried looking for the one that Brad Mondo recommended, but I couldn't find it. I even looked online. I just couldn't find it. But the Ion one, it worked so well. I was very happy with it. I have 3 children that I know about. The wobbly guy. If there's any more kids out there that I don't know about, let me know. Because I'm not a deadbeat mom. All right? Just let me know. Hey, Ginge. Is it Ginge? I'm probably saying that wrong. Hi, Daniel. I wanted to name my son Daniel. I did. I wanted to name him Daniel so bad. So badly. And, okay, look, I'm going somewhere with this. He's half Hispanic, right? And his dad said, Daniel, I don't want Daniel. I want to give him a Hispanic name. And I'm like, he thought it was a white name. And then he chose a name that was white. So, my son's middle name ended up Daniel. I'm going to dry the top of my hair. Like, Daniel? Okay. And he gave him one of the most white names I've ever heard. And I'm like, all right. Daniel's still in his name though. Okay, guys. If you want to know the size, you can join my blue page. Links in the bio. Also, Milo is putting it in the chat. If the link doesn't work for you, you guys can use my name from here or my app from here. They're the same here as they are there, okay? They're also the same here as they are on the double T's, the ticky, the talkie. All right, I'm going to dry the top of my hair and then I'm done. This is the last hair dry. But unless you guys get me to 125 likes before it's all the way dry, I will come off of mute when we reach 125 or it's all the way dry. This is it. I'm going to go past my 30-second thing unless we hit 125 until it's dry. All right. Thank you for the extra likes. I appreciate it. We didn't hit 125, but we are close. We're close. If you guys can help me get to 125, I would love it. I would love it. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm gonna plug in my phone. Bluetooth mode. My little shake machine just turned itself on. Porter. Thank you, Porter. I think a little bit is a little, it's not like wet, but it's not completely dry in the back, but it will. It'll dry. It will dry. Having my hair back straight after those curls, I loved it. I loved it. I went out, I got my toes done. They were having fun. We were dancing. Like even the people who were doing my toes were dancing with me because they were like, "You can dance all night now." Like talking about my pedicure and stuff. Like, um, I was like, "Oh, my feet feel so much better," and they were like, "You can go dance all night." And then when I got done, I was like, "Let's go dancing. Let's dance all night." And so they got up and they were dancing with me. And I had my curly hair, right? I loved it, and everyone was saying, "Oh, I love your hair." They might have just been being nice, or they could have meant it. But then I slept on it without a bonnet, and I was going like this with it, that with it, this with it, that with. Man, this morning when I had to go to the gym with that hair, because I wasn't gonna go to the gym with wet hair, like shower and then go to the gym and need to shower again. So I went with my hair like all, and I had to like try to manage it, which I did the best I could. Like in the front it looked okay, and in the back it was like, you know what I mean? But it's okay. It's okay. So to have those crazy curls out feels so good. Plus, I missed a spot yesterday. I knew I probably did. I wasn't worried about that. But then once I went out, I had like one thing of hair like this that was straight, and all the rest was super curly. It was like this big of a piece. And that doesn't look good, and not all the curls were done right because I just started like a couple here, and then I was like, "Oh, I'll do another one. Oh, I'll do another one. Oh, I'll do another one." And I was doing them randomly and not taking good sections and doing it correctly, and it was still a little wet and from the gel and scrunching it. So I could have done so much better if I would just would have started with it dry and curled my hair in sections. But I was thinking, "Oh, I'll scrunch it." It just didn't work. So we improvised and it came out great, but it came out great for the look. But I couldn't walk around like that for 5 days. That's why I do my hair like this, and then it lasts 4 to 5 days. Depending on sweat, where I go, whatever. Like if I go in a casino and it gets smoky and my hair stinks, I'm washing it. I don't care if I just washed it that morning. You know what I mean? Um If I get too sweaty from the gym, I'm washing it. I don't care if I washed it that morning or the day before. But I do try to not wash it too much unless it's dirty, because it's not that good for you to wash your hair too much and to have to style it that much and blow dry it and brush it, and it's just a lot. It's a lot on the hair. So, are you not plugged in? What are you? What? No! Don't tell me this broke. Oh wait. Oh, that's why it did that. Okay. The outlet was coming loose. I got it. Herman is switching them up. I know it's hard to tell. He's doing Herman you, Herman your, Herman you, Herman your. Um, I'll work with that because it's not just straight spamming. I'll work with that. Thank you, Herman. But I do appreciate you, Cody, because it is the same two messages. So, but he is switching it up, so I'm gonna work with him. I saw that at first too, and I was like, All right. But yeah, he's switching it up. I look like Madonna. I told my daughter yesterday that I hear that almost every day, and she's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And now I heard it again. Yes, you know what? I need to do some Madonna, not cosplays, but dress ups. You know what I mean? Like, to me, cosplays, I guess it's cosplay, but cosplay to me is kind of Comic Con. I think Comic Con is cosplay. But I could do like dress up, like Madonna makeup, Madonna look, inspired by Madonna. I don't know whether I'm going to do it for Time Travel Tuesday because that would be fun to do for a month of Madonna. You know what I mean? Like only on Tuesdays though. Do her look neat. Like to start with the 80s, then do Madonna in the 90s, then do Madonna in the 2000s. Look at her clothing or like look at a picture and go, oh, that was the 80s. Oh, that was the 90s. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Okay, Herman, now you're not switching it up. I see two messages in a row with the same message. So now, okay, thank you. Thank you. Look at them biceps. Okay. I didn't do any weights today or yesterday. But I did some the day before. Today I just walked. I was gonna do weights. I was gonna walk for a tiny bit and then do my upper body and core. But once I got on there, I was feeling pretty good and I just went with it. I walked I walked for an hour, so it was more than 2 miles. I'm still walking slowly because of the hematoma and my tailbone issues, but I'm walking. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I've lost about 6 pounds in less than a week. Not skipping meals and stuff like that. I mean, lost it the right way. I was eating so much sugar, you guys. It was a real problem. I was eating so much that I would wake up, I would feel like crap, not just because I did that, not just because I ate the sugar, but like I just was feeling crappy, probably from the sugar. And then I also felt crappy looking at all the wrappers on my bed. Like I was eating so much candy. I would try to buy healthier candy, but I would still eat so much. And it was expensive. Like one little bag of healthy candy that has like 8 pieces in it, $5. And I was eating like 4 of those. $20? $20? And then I would go to the crap candy because it was cheaper. And if I didn't order candy, I was like looking and seeing what sugar I had in the house, like old dry marshmallows, chocolate chips for baking. I would find anything. But I'm doing really well right now. Um, I'm eating very healthy. I haven't had any sugar. I had a bad, bad, bad craving last night. It was like yelling at me, sugar! It'll fix your stress. Sugar! You know what I did? I had pomegranate seeds. It did the trick, you guys. It wouldn't have done the trick before because I used to eat the pomegranate seeds and still eat the candy. But last night I ate it and I haven't had them in a few days because I was worried is fruit or anything like that going to trigger my sweet tooth. But it didn't last night. It held me over. And so it's been a few days without any sweets or bad snacks. So I'm happy. Matthew! Shout out to Matthew. Hey, Russell. Big shout out to Russell. I like those emojis, Herman and Porter. You know what I used to do, you guys? When somebody would put those, I would imitate the emojis. The ones that had faces, of course. I mean, I could do the hand too, like, you know, but and then I was sitting there going, I was like making all these faces, and people were putting so many of the emojis. I couldn't keep up with it, but I would try. I would try to do every emoji like that that came on the screen. I would make the face or like imitate it. Like the mummy would be like this because he's got the bandages, but he's like this. You could see his eyes. So that's how I would do the mummy. It was great. It was funny. It was like quick, 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 and I'm like, I looked like something was wrong with me, but I shouldn't say wrong with me, but it looked funny. Let's just say that. Jeff, Santo. Always say Santo. I'm sorry. Santo. Thank you, lady. Delta Moon. I love your name. Hey, Jeff. What's up with Porter? How's Porter doing? I hung out with Porter a little bit this morning. I know how that sounds. We hung out on a stream for a little bit as I was getting ready for the gym. Sorry. My nose, anytime I like use powder, this kind of powder, anytime I poke my eye because I'm putting on the makeup and I accidentally go past the water line, it'll make my eyes water. And then I try not to cry or let it water and it goes like down my nose. You know what I mean? Like my nose starts watering. So I look like I always have a cold or I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, but I'm not. I don't. I'm just a leaky girl. Sorry. Sometimes I'm halfway into saying something and I'm just like, oh shoot. But you guys put up with me anyways. Thank you. I appreciate that. Andros, hi. Yeah, it was really me. You can tell because I had the check mark. Like another person can take my profile picture, and they have. I've had people take my profile picture, make a name that looks like mine. Like when you look at the name, it looks like my name. Like they'll use an I instead of the exclamation point, and like when you look at it, it just looks like my name. And then they get on here and they respond to the comments and they'll say, "Hey, meet me on what's that app? The app what's," and then they're trying to scam people. You know what I mean? And so yeah, anybody can take my name and make a name that looks like mine. But no, it was me. If they can't, I guess they could buy a check mark, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, I love this really light piece right here. I need to put more of those in my hair. I love them. I love those light pieces. Ooh, I don't mind on the brim if they're thick like this because when you see it down here, you don't see that. And you don't see this big thick part because I have my hair down, so I don't mind those thicker pieces, but on the top, I do thin baby lights. This is like a highlight or chunk, but I do a baby lights so they look more natural and they don't need to like when it grows out, you're not like, you know what I mean? This looks like naturally grown out or a natural highlight. But the bottom, I don't mind. I don't mind that. In fact, it's better for it to be thicker. So you can actually see the ribbons of different color. If the baby lights are too thin, it just like makes your hair look lighter, but you don't see the dark light. You just see overall lighter. The sneeze is back. I do. I have an exclamation mark on my channel. Like, okay, so here's the thing what uh YT has done, YouTube. They used to put people's channel name and now they put their @ so like even you guys used to have different names and then they switched it to your guys's ats and I had to learn everybody over again. Like get to know everybody's name. Like, oh, you're this because all the names changed. But if you go to my channel, it has an exclamation point between the K and the E. Like Brookie has an exclamation point, kind of like how Pink does. She has an exclamation for the I. The letter I have an exclamation point for my letter I in my name. And the only reason I did that was not to try to be like Pink, not to be even creative. I was unable to use the I. Someone else must have had that name and then didn't really use it. But it wasn't available. So I tried BabblingBrook first, then I tried BabblingBrookie, and then when I put the exclamation, it went through. Thank you, Porter. And then for my @ name, the name, like @babbling, it wouldn't let me use an exclamation point. So I had to spell it like key. Turn the key, Brook, key, key. But I wasn't even trying to spell it like key. I meant for it to be Babbling Brook, and I was gonna put YT, like Babbling Brook YT, YouTube. And as soon as I put the Y, I was like, oh, Babbling Brookie. I mean, I could have put double E's. I could have, I just like, the exclamation point didn't work. So I was trying to put YT and I saw the Y and I was like, oh, Babbling Brookie, it works. So I went with that. So here I am, eh, mm, your mama, your mama. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Yeah, sure. It's the herp. I got the herp. Mm-hmm. It's from lip injections. Lip injections. It's a bruise. Let's zoom in. It's a bruise. My right arm. It looks like a cold sore or a bruise. It's a bruise, you guys. It's a bruise. I was teasing because whoever protests too much, you know what I mean? A hit dog will holler. It's a bruise. Think what you want, say what you want. It's a bruise. I had lip filler a few days ago. Yeah, it's black and blue. It's purple. It's purplish. It's purplish. It's getting smaller. Like she must have injected 8 places, you know what I mean? And that one, I felt it. I was like, oh my gosh, that one's gonna get me. Even though my lips were numb, I felt that one. Shout out to Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, I have a mustache. I do need to pluck my mustache. I have like 4 dark hairs right there. But I'll do it. You know why I haven't done it yet? First of all, it doesn't bother me that much. It really doesn't bother me that much. But once I notice it, like in the sun or something, I'm like, oh my God, they're all back. Then I usually take care of it. But I want to dermaplane my whole face. Like that's kind of like shaving, but it's different than what, shaving your face. Dermaplaning, you just like shave all the peach fuzz off. And then, yeah, yeah. But I don't shave right here until I have plucked the dark hairs. Because if you shave the dark hairs, they get thicker. But what I think I'm going to do is start doing laser hair removal right there. And that'll just take care of the dark hairs. Because I did used to shave it, you guys. That's what I would do. I would just shave it and it got dark. Like a few hairs, but not a lot. But yeah, I used to shave my my little peach fuzz because I'm a peach fuzzy girl. My face is fuzzy. That's what I was saying yesterday. I used to not wear foundation. I just put powder all over my face and it was like fuzzy. I don't know if you've seen the trend where they like spray something on their face, spray powder so that you can see all the peach fuzz and find it to shave it. That's how I looked. I looked like I had powder on all the baby hairs. But yeah, I don't, it doesn't bother me, you guys. It's just a few hairs. I think it's 3, maybe 2. I see 2. It does. It does. So what I do, Porter, is I just pluck those 2 out, and then I think I have 1 on this side, 1 or 2. I thought I had 3 over here, but looks like I have 2. I can't tell if that's a vein or a 2 or 3, 1 or 2. I think it's 2 and 1. But yeah, I pluck them because that makes it weaker. It makes the follicle more weak instead of shaving it. And then I'll do the dermaplane. Armpit. I did laser hair removal in my armpit twice. And to tell you the truth, I don't really shave my armpits anymore. That's a scar. I hope. Oh, no, it's not. I got hair again. I have hair in my armpits. I haven't had hair in a while. So time to shave, I guess. I do have a scar in my armpit though. I have hair. Now you guys know I have hairy armpits right now. They're not that bad. They're not that hairy. Like I don't think I've shaved in 6 months. My armpits. So it definitely slows down the hair growth. It thins it out, makes it softer, makes it grow in slower, and then eventually they just stop growing in. I guess I'm due for an appointment here and here. And maybe even, you all right? Maybe even down there. Yes. Oh, dry shampoo. I just don't want to spray chemicals on my face. You know what I mean? I just, I just shave it. I just use, what do I use? I just wet it, I think. And what do I use? Something slippery-ish. I've done it with hyaluronic acid before. What have I used? Like different face products or whatever, but yeah, I don't know about like spraying a bunch of powder. Like, am I gonna breathe it in? I don't know. It's probably fine. But like some powders have talc in it. Talc is so bad for you. Uh so I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I'll look into the dry shampoo. Yeah, okay. Okay. I can't help that, Explorer. I'm sorry about that. It happens sometimes on here. Thanks, Matthew. Thank you. A little boomade, eh, eh, boomade, eh, eh. A little boomade, eh, eh. All right, let's get this. We're gonna just do a semi-straight part. I don't need it to be super straight. I kind of just like my hair to look a little more natural and effortless, even though I'm putting effort into it. I like it to just kind of look like it just naturally woke up and the part was there. You know what I mean? Like if it's too perfect, it doesn't give that look, does it? It is 401. Thank you. By the way, you guys, we are going to be doing another stream tonight. Does anybody know where we're going to be doing it? Not the mods yet. Does anybody know where I'm gonna be doing the uh stream for tonight? Sorry, I saw VidVlogs was here. Hi VidVlogs, of course. Oh, I didn't see that comment, Russell. No, I don't wax. I tried that. Excuse me. I tried that once and I left the wax place after one pull. I was like, I'm out. And I've had waxing here. I've had waxing here. Um, I tried one time and nope, I'm out. I'm out. Out. I don't know how you girls do it. I don't know why it was that painful for me, but it was, because usually I can tolerate things like that. Even laser hair removal is painful, but that really did it for me. So, no, I use laser hair removal for the most part because I don't like having to shave. Um, it's actually cheaper in the long run. So, and then I can control how much hair, whether I want to stop and just have like a tiny bit of hair, medium amount of hair, or you can keep going. I'm okay with just the littlest bit of hair, like, and sorry, and I'm just talking about like my armpits and stuff like that. I'm not even going to discuss anything else. But yeah, that does not bother me, you guys. That really doesn't bother me. But if I was going out and I had like a sexy dress, and I would probably shave them. Now that I know that there's some hair there. But it's so light and so it doesn't bother me for like day to day. I have people in my life that don't shave their armpits, the women. They just don't. And they haven't had laser hair removal. They just let it go. Yeah, it's not, it's like a quick little ooh, it kind of like stings, but it also feels good in a way. I don't know how to explain that with the waxing. Like it's a quick half a second pain. You know what I mean? Like, oh, oh, okay. All right, hair is done, except it has to cool down and then we'll go and see what it's looking like. I'm going to get my lip liner and probably some natural lashes. I don't know about the lashes part. Okay, thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matchu. I think I'm going to maybe avoid the lashes. It just depends. I can put them on and then take them off. I just didn't want to waste them. I don't want to waste them if I'm going to just take it right off. But it's not a waste if I'm making short videos and content and taking pictures. It doesn't go to waste if I use it. You know what I mean? If that stuff sticks around for life, those short videos are going to be there for life. Then it's not wasted, I guess. Actually, less wasted than wearing it all day and nobody seeing it and only going to a couple stores or something like that. I just talked myself into it. Thank you. Name a YouTuber for an edit. Timmy the Ticket. I would love to do more, but that's the first one that came to mind. Timmy the Ticket. Thank you, VidVlogs. I appreciate that. I was gonna say this family, this little couple, they just changed their name, and so I went with Timmy the Ticket because I was like, what was their name again? Tattoo Crew or something like that. It used to be Habitual Offender, but they changed it to Tattoo Crew. something. Tattoo Crew. I don't know if it's just Tattoo Crew or Tattoo Crew boop boop boop. But yeah, they do tattoo, and they will tattoo your name. They'll tattoo your name on their body. Their body. They have my name on their hand. They tattooed my name on them. Yeah, they do that. And then they try to give away 4 free tattoos a night. Like, you don't have to pay for it. The other people have to pay for it, but they will do tattoos of your name for $25 to go on his body anywhere. Like, not any, you know what I mean? Like, he has them like here. Okay. For his wife, Bella, you have to pay 50 and your name will go on her thigh. She's only doing one thigh and then that's it. And they're keeping the tattoos, you guys. They're enjoying it. They're having fun. I'm proud of them because they found something that works for them. They can stay home with their baby. Everyone's like, get a job. What are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you ruin your body? You know what? They have a young kid. They're having fun. They're making money. They get to stay home with their child. Do you know how many people like put their kids in daycare either because they have to or want to? I'm not saying anything bad about the people that do that. I'm not. But there are people that don't really take care of your kids. They'll say they do. There will be cameras, but until something really bad happens, you're not looking at that camera footage. You know what I mean? For most places, for most daycares, some actually let the parents see what the cameras are doing live. You can check in and go, oh, but some don't. And you know what? Like, I would rather tattoo my whole leg and be able to raise my kid than somebody else take care of them. You know what I mean? Like, and they are, I just like the way they handle the trolls. I like the way they vibe together. So yeah, I'm gonna be spotlighting their channel on Saturday. I spotlight a channel that I like and that I watch every Saturday now. How strong are the nails? Strong enough. Strong enough. I haven't broke one and I put myself through heck. In fact, I got 2 new bruises on my left foot yesterday right before going to get a pedicure. Yeah, okay, let's see. Ooh, it's ready. Are we ready? Are we ready? This is like the best moment for me. Ooh. I like to see how like full and how the curls lay. Is there a straight part? Oh, 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 oh. Are you straight? It's none of your business. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm gonna space this one out so it doesn't get too tight. What I mean is you don't put these too close on the thing because when you have smaller pieces of hair instead of like a large section, it'll actually go tighter. So you'll have like all these curls like this and you'll have one tighter one. So if you space it out on the thing, it'll make it a wider curl. And just do it real quickly and now it's done. Now I don't have a straight piece because we can't have that. We had that yesterday. This might look like a straight piece, but it's because it's shorter than this and it goes into the curl. It's like baby hairs. These are my baby hairs down here. So they're shorter, but it's because they're baby hairs. Thank you, Explorer. Shout out to you. What are we babbling about? All kinds of things. Mad Merc. I've been telling people about different channels. I've been telling people about I have hair in my armpits. I've been telling people about the new channel that we're doing a gothic look tonight. We're doing a yellow and green gothic look. Let me pull it up for you guys so that you can decide for yourself whether you want to watch it on the new channel. Yes, we have a new part-time channel. I don't know if it'll ever become full-time because I don't know how to physically put more hours in my day, but We'll see. I think it's just gonna stay part-time unless it takes over and does better than this channel, then I might be like, "Hey guys, we're part-time now." We'll see. We shall see, we shall see. About that, we will see. All right, let me pull up my community post from today. How many of you guys look at my community post? Put a 1 if you do. Put a onesie if you check out my community post. This is what we're doing today. Now take a look at this makeup. I don't have my lips done yet, and yes, I have a bruise, but here it is. We're doing this. I'm even gonna glue a rhinestone right here with eyelash glue because she has a piercing right there. Oops. Can you get it together? You see it. Yeah, I'm gonna glue the little thing right there because I think it's adorable. On the new channel, we do Brook After Dark, right? It's gonna be things that are darker, freakier. Like, I don't think she's a freak. I don't think she's a freak. That's not what I'm saying. In fact, I think this is one of the most beautiful looks I've ever seen. I'm very attracted to the colors, the placement, all of it. I love it. I love it, you guys. I've never worn anything like this, but it doesn't mean I don't love it. So I'm not calling her a freak. But what I mean is, like clown makeup. I'm gonna do clown. I would call that like more freaky, like freak show type stuff. I'm gonna do Medusa look. I already did a snake look over there. Like I did snake makeup. So that's what I mean by freakier, creepier, darker. I'm gonna do all kinds of goth looks over there. Mostly romantic goth, but I am gonna try different goth looks so that I can oh, that just reminded me of something. One sec. Yeah, so that I could put a short video together because I want to like do a thing where I'm like, okay, I tried all different goth looks. That's what I like stopped to think because I was like, oh, I need to prepare that for tonight. So I will. I just need a reminder from one of the mods when we get out of here to for me to look for that short that has all the different goth looks and see how she did it so I can start the thing today. I don't know if she has a cooking channel. I don't know. I don't even know who she is. I just saw her picture and I was like, ugh, I gotta try that. I was starting to get attracted to gothic looks, and then that's what kind of gave me the idea of starting a nighttime channel. Brook After Dark is also a play on words. Oh, and thank you for the more than 150 likes. Woo, 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 woo. Brook After Dark, it means like after the sun goes down, right? Like it's nighttime. It's a nighttime channel, Brook After Dark. But it also means Brook after she's gone dark. You know, like I've got a good side and a bad side. Like I went from good girl to bad girl. So I go into like kind of a bad girl at night kind of thing. That's the play on words. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna put a little more, freshen up this eyeshadow. I'm gonna put a little more because I was crying it off earlier. And I don't mean crying emotional. I mean, I jabbed my eyeball again. I was using the beauty blender and like going around the eye and I just poked in my eye again. I did that yesterday. I did it today. So I'm gonna rethink how I'm doing my eye makeup, or I'm gonna go a lot more slowly, and then I could get maybe a smaller one and just I don't need to be poking my eyes while I'm doing my eye makeup. Let's get some eyelashes on. Okay, not for validation, but just to get the chat going. What do you rate the hair? What do you rate the hair? How'd we do? How's it looking? And it's okay if you put a 2. It's okay if you put an 8. Just be honest. It's fine. Just be honest. Okay, I'm gonna wear these little guys. They go thin to thicker, and they also go small to longer. What are they? They are the, is that geo color or teal color? What is that letter? I know it's backwards, but what is that? I can't tell if it's geo color or teal color, but I got these on Amazon, and they're the wispy lashes, and this is what it looks like. It's this whole pack, this big pack. It makes it more affordable, and the lashes are good. They have a nice thin band, and they have all different shapes. I like them. Me likey. Oh, yeah, it probably is. It looks like a J. It looks like it, but that's not how you make a J in cursive. It's not. I won a penmanship contest, and I'm very particular about cursive. Also, my dad was a sign maker, and so, like, if I was doing homework and he was looking at it, he's like, "Is that a U or an N?" You know? He's like, "You need to slow down and get that right." You know? Like, lettering was really important to him. He was a letterhead as well, a sign maker and letterhead. That's the term for people who like paint cars, car windows for car shows, things like that. Like he's a letterhead. So yeah, I did win a penmanship contest, and I went to the state um championship. So when I see that, I'm like, that is not a J. It's more of a T. It's like it's a proper T in cursive, but I don't know. Almost proper. Okay, we're gonna get some. We'll use this one. Duo. The other one I use is over there, and it's running out. Alexander! Shout out to Alexander. Yes, you do need glue. I mean, they do stick without it, but I wouldn't recommend that. They're gonna come right off, especially if your eyes get watery or anything. I mean, glue, like really good glue on lashes would probably still come off. Like the lashes would come off if you're crying, but I mean, like, no, they're not gonna hold if you don't glue them. Yeah, you need glue. So I'm gonna use the Duo as soon as I can open it. Hello? Don't squirt across my desk. Or we're gonna use a different one. You know what? Let me I'm gonna cut this and see if that helps. Let's see. There, this glue, it does dry out in the applicator part, and they'll get like clogged right here. So sometimes what I do is I cut down here, just a very small opening, just so it doesn't go to waste. Or you could take something that's thin and like poke it through. I just don't have anything right now. Let's see if this worked. It did. So I do a very small cut so that it's easy to go on, not all messy. You don't want like coming out all crazy. Why am I holding my breath? I do prefer the other glues that are stronger, and they have like a brush to paint it, but this works. Duo's been in my life for a while. I didn't used to use the other ones. I would just use Duo. This one's the black one that dries clear. Pimple patches for lips? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a pimple on my lip, if that's what you're referring to. It's not a cold sore. If you're just saying like I should cover it up, I'm gonna put lipstick on. I'm just putting my eyes on first. Oh no. Can I get a good? There it is. Thank you. Sure it is, Bob. It takes one to know one, right? Takes one to know one. I guess you'd be the expert. You're either a doctor or a patient. People who don't have herpes don't think things are herpes when they see it. They don't automatically go, herpes. People who have it might. And I don't mean that to be rude because I know it's like 1 out of 4 or something. And if you have it and you're living with it, I'm sorry. And you can still have a good quality of life. And I'm not making fun of you, but what I was just having a little fun with the person that told me it's an STD. But I don't see people like going around talking about it if okay. Anywho, I don't even know what I just said. Like I'm probably totally wrong about that. I was just trying to be silly and have a comeback to that guy, but it's kind of like the whoever smelt it dealt it. Or someone goes, "You're on drugs," and it like takes one to know one. How do you recognize the symptoms? And no, I'm not, but I'm just saying. In fact, March 8th was 22 years for me without touching what I used to have an addiction to, some street stuff. And I did. I had a habit, and it's been 22 years. May 8th. Can you believe it? 22 years without a relapse. I don't abuse anything other than sugar, and I'm working on that. What is going on? Oh, shoot. Spilled everywhere. That's wonderful. Gotta love it. Do I like sugar and honey? I love both. I'm addicted to sugar very badly, but I'm working on it. I haven't had any in the last few days. And I dropped 6 pounds by watching my sugar and what I'm eating in a week. It's been like 6 days, 6 or 7 days. I don't know. I don't remember, but I do that sometimes. I'm like, I'll say, oh, it's been this many days. And then I'll say it's been this many days for a couple days. Or like, oh, yeah, a month ago, this and that. And then I say a month ago, this and that for like another a month. And then I'm like, oh, it was 2. I don't know. I think you know what I mean. But I do. I like, oh, I don't smoke, honey. I don't smoke. I take a gummy for my pain and to sleep better, but I haven't even done that. I haven't even done that for the last few days because I caught myself eating more of them than I should. So I put myself in timeout to get it together. Get it together, lady. Okay. What do you think? Here's the difference in this and this. It's very subtle, but it puts some definition on those eyelashes. So I like these ones a lot. I like them a lot. They look thicker than they are because they're blending with my lashes, but they're subtle. They're very, very subtle. Let me show you again. Did I? Did I put them away and not put the lid on? I did. Here they are. Wait, those aren't even them. Those aren't them, but these are the kind that go thicker in the middle. The ones I have on right now go thicker on the side. See how these go thicker in the center? Oh, I guess they're a little thicker here too. But yeah, these aren't them. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, sweetheart? Well, can I drop them? I don't know, but they're kind of like this. Kind of like these ones. Where did they go, though? I must have put them in here and I just don't see them. I think it made a good difference. I'm gonna pick out a lipstick. I'm probably gonna use this nude one and a thicker one to match. It's not the same color, but that's how lip combos work. You can choose what you want. But so if I use a gloss, it's probably not going to cover that as well. Let's see if this is dark enough. Yes, Porter. Yes, absolutely. I miss you too. Thank you, FL Salty. Big shout out to you. I miss you too. Okay, see, look already that I think because this is almost like lip color, it made it like match my lip more. Oh no, don't run out. I have another one of these, but don't run out. Yesterday, that blush I used gave me like the herp, I guess. That's what everyone's gonna say it is. I did use a new makeup brush and I used a new blush. So it was either the brush or it was the blush or brush. Okay, this ran out. It ran out. So we're gonna use the other one on top of it. I'm gonna throw that one away. Thank you. Thank you for all the looks. That's a Marie Kondo technique. It's good for you to do that to anything you're getting rid of and giving away. When you're folding your clothes, you fold it with intention, like thank you. Thank you for providing me, coverage and this and that, or your towels, like thank you. Thank you for everything you do. You kind of it makes you grateful for the things you have. And then if you don't have that love and appreciation for it, you get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like you say, well, thank you for what you've done for me. I'm going to pass you on to someone else who can love you more or needs you more. And then you let it go. Most people have the herp. I think it's 1 in 4. unless some people don't know they have it and it's higher. I don't know, but I think the uh, records of it, they have logged that it is 1 out of 4. That worked really well. That worked really well to cover that. And I am going to put a gloss over it now. Maybe the one that's kind of matchy-matchy. It doesn't go on this dark, so it'll be a good one. I want a little shimmer, a little shine. I do kind of like the matte, though. Hi. Hi, Aiden. It's fine, Mamoud. It's not nice, but it's fine. When I stopped having expectations of people to behave the way I want them to behave, I became a lot happier. Do I still ask people to behave in the chat? Yeah. Especially if they are making other people uncomfortable, but I try to ignore when people are talking about me. There's certain subjects that will really get me fired up or irritated or things like that, especially on days where I'm in a lot of pain. I just don't have the tolerance. But when I'm feeling well, like I am today, I just feel in a better mood. And then when I am feeling poorly and I start responding poorly to the trolls, more trolls come. It's like even the people that support me start almost turning into a troll or turning on me like, why are you being negative? And I don't mean to use that voice, but they're not right. They're not wrong. They're right. Like, why am I being negative? Why am I giving those people the attention? But sometimes I give them the attention to try to give them love, to try to be funny, to try to tell my story, whatever it is. So it all depends, but I do better when I'm not in pain or stressed or whatever. Gosh, that looks so pretty. Ignore all the positive comments. Thank you, Curtis. Good looking out. Then turn it down or leave, Curtis. I can't change my voice for you, sweetheart. 2 more likes and we're at 175 likes. Not much I could do about my voice, is there? Like, why even say that? Why even be mean? Why even be negative? You know what I mean? Just to be negative? Or like, maybe you really think that. That's okay. That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I think my voice is annoying sometimes. And there's other people whose voices I think are annoying, but I don't tell them that. Because that's annoying. And that's something you can control. You can control yourself saying it to someone. I can't control my voice, my dude. All right. Love ya. Wildy Coyote, it's been so long. Shout out to you. And thank you for the boop, 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 boop. Thank you. Storm and J. Norman, I've been here since January. You guys just haven't really seen it because I got injured during my move to the point I thought I was going to lose my leg. My leg, it's been almost half a year. And if I show you guys this leg, I shouldn't stand up because I have booty shorts. I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture. The heck? There it is. Let me get my toes out of the frame. Okay, this is after half a year. Half a year. And look at my leg still. This is it much better. Much, 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 much better. I had a hematoma because I ran into a box. That's it. That's all I did. I turned around and I hit a box. And, like you're moving, you use boxes, right? They were all over the house. My daughter, I asked her to put them along the wall so nobody gets hurt, nobody trips. The movers can move more easily. And there were a few boxes that didn't go along the wall, and I ran into one of them, but it sure did a number on me. Cruz! Hi, Cruz. Shout out to you. You guys get those likes up. We are almost at 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. I'm going to go grab the packages. We're going to open some packages. I'm going to try to hide my booty. Okay. That's a hard thing to hide, by the way. All right. Here we are. Grab these. We're about to do What the Haul. What the Haul. Last package. What the haul? What is in the hall? What is in the hall? What the hall is in the hall? What the hall? What the hall? What the I'm trying to just come up with a song. Well, I don't know. Okay. This is what we call What the Hall, you guys. What are you? We got this is for tonight. I wish I would have got yellow too. I wish I would have. Because the look has a lot of yellow. But we have this, okay? We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I didn't get yellow. Why wish backwards? When I say why wish backwards, I mean why wish for something that can't happen? Wish for something that can't. Wish in the future. Wish forward. No, it's still not healed. It's still not healed. You should have seen it before, though. You should have seen it before. It was horrible. I couldn't even sit up. I couldn't sit because the pressure, like, when your feet have a harder time getting the blood back up to your heart, and then when you have a hematoma like that, it has a hard time getting past that blockage, right? So just sitting up was difficult for me. uh Laying down was difficult for me because it wrapped around the back of my leg, so I had to lay on my side, and that was causing me neck issues and migraines. I fell apart. I completely fell apart, but I'm back. Okay, we got these earrings for the new channel. I don't know if we're going to use these for the goth look. It depends if the other ones come. Oh, those are cute. Those are cute. Those are cute. Oh, those are cute. Those are going to be really cute for the gothic romance or Victorian goth looks. All right. Well, we're ready for tonight's look now. Maybe we'll have something else that we can use instead or that works better, but at least we have something. We have those earrings just in case. Earrings. Hi, Steven. My healing was very slow, but I'm back to walking, back to working. Thank you for asking. Lou Albino, shout out to you. Thank you, Cody. Shout out to Cody. Shout out to Milo. Shout out to the mods. I love my mods. I don't like to say my mods because it's like like they belong to me or something, but you know what I mean. Like, it's kind of like saying my friends, my family, but yeah, they're our mods, and we're lucky to have them. Very lucky to have them. We actually, Cody just put the message I was just going to talk about. Look at Cody's message, you guys, pretty please. One of our amazing mods does have a channel. If you would love to support our mod, we would be very appreciative. Milo's Life 2024 has a channel about it's animal content, but very cute, very, very uplifting, sweet, sometimes funny. Here, what is this? Oh, this is daytime earrings. Okay, so these dangle. Let's open them. Because I did say I would try some stuff on, which we call wear the haul. Like wear it. WEAR. Where the haul were you? Um, so what the haul is when we open the stuff. And if I actually try it on, it becomes what the haul. I mean, wear the haul. Because I'm wearing what came in the haul, right? Okay. Aw, Julie. Hey, Julie. Big shout out to Julie. Okay, here they are. So I like these because the dangly part is in the back. So when you wear them, the dangle is going to go behind the ear. So you're going to have, here, let me show you. I did just say I was going to try them on. Do you see this part? You can wear it without the dangly part. These are so cute. Look at that. That's so cute. But then you put this in the back and they connect to make for a beautiful earring. And that is connected to the this little part is connected to that. The part you put the earring through, the backing. So the chain is connected. So you don't have to like worry about the chain coming loose from the backing. Thank you, Miguel. I used to have some kind of like this. Thank you, Russell. Shout out to both of you, Miguel and Russell. Do I dress to suit my mood? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yeah. Sometimes, but you know, I have a channel. So sometimes I'm dressing for a job, not the mood. You know what I mean? Like if we're doing a goth look, it might not be because I'm in the gothy mood. You know what I mean? It might just be because that's what we planned. Or I might be feeling casual and wanting to do something simple, but we've planned a fancy look. So those are cute. I'm not gonna lie, those are cute. And then I got this yesterday, so I'm gonna just show you. This I think is a headpiece. It like sits on the head, but let's find out. I don't want to be wrong. And I don't have to try on the other earring because I called it an earring. Earring. It is. It's the headpiece. Now this isn't going to look good with my shirt. This is for something more fancy or even casual, but it would have to have like, it would have to go with it. I don't think my shirt is it. Is this like this? Is that, is that, is that? Oh, you can make it smaller so it sits wherever you want it. But I thought it had a thing that went down here. But that's going to be cute when I get it the right place, you know what I mean? We'll see if I think I might use it. If I don't, I'll return it. But I think that would be pretty sometimes. You know, I bought a couple head things because we take pictures, we do all these costumes. So I think it'll be nice to have these kind of things to complete a look or add to a look. So let's see. All right, I've got more to open. I think these are earrings as well. For the love of horror, shout out to you. Thank you, Stormin. Shout out to Stormin. You asked me that yesterday, Juliet. You asked me yesterday. Oh, I thought these were so much longer. What a disappointment. I'm not even going to tell the joke I was going to say. Okay. I thought these were very long. Didn't you, Milo? Like when they showed the picture, it made it look like it was like this long. Like it went down to here. They're very minimalist. Just here, let's try them on the other ear. Wear the haul. Let's do it. Let's do it, babies. Thanks, Wildy Coyote. I mean, they're okay, but imagine if it went down to here so you could see it better. When they're like too short, it kind of hides in my hair. If it was like right here, it would be way better. I just have to fix the thing, get it the right kind of like a necklace where you want it longer, shorter. A shout out to you, Grishrak. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will keep these though. Yes, they're shorter, but I do like it. I like the simplicity. It'll make me feel like my outfit's complete, even if people can't see the earrings very much. Sometimes you don't want the earrings to overpower the look, so it's all right. I'm gonna keep those ones. Just so I don't feel incomplete in some of my looks. Those might come in handy. All right. These are done. Let's see what else we got. Another pair of earrings. I think I know which ones these are. I ordered a lot of earrings for the new channel because most of my earrings are gold and more my style from the daytime. But if I'm going to be dressing like gothic romance, Victorian gothic, this kind of gothic, my earrings that I normally wear aren't going to go with that. Like this, that's not going to go with the gothic stuff. But this, with the skeleton on the hoop, that will. I'm glad these came. I'm so glad they came. I did like the first ones, but these might be better. Any that are, I thought these were going to be bigger too, but any earring that is like just straight is hard to see in my hair, but if it's round, it kind of sticks out better. So here they are. And I'm going to try one on. Thank you, Juliet. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. There we go. It does, Porter. It's more of a fancy Victorian. Oh, you mean the white ones or these? Because these were the first. Yeah, I think the white flower ones are like goddess, ethereal, magically fairy, princess, girly, sweet. Did I get enough in there? You get it. These are definitely not sweet, whimsical, but I like them. And let me see if I can get them in. What am I doing wrong? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So sorry. That's the kind of stuff I want to be able to do on Brook After Dark because I have that kind of humor in me. As you can see, I'm always apologizing for it. I don't want to apologize for my humor. I want to be able to just have fun. Oh, they're cute. Made my ear red, but they're cute enough. I don't know if it would go with the look very well, but we'll see. And that worked, by the way. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Thanks, Porter. I appreciate that. I love them too. I didn't used to. I was like, why would anybody want to embrace death? And I was so uptight. Not anymore. Look at those colors. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Thanks, Juliet. I'm in the mood to say mood. All right, looks like I have something I can try on for you guys. Let me make sure though, because here's the other headpiece. Let's try that on first. I have to make sure this is something I can try on. I think it's just a gray shirt. I think it's just a simple gray shirt. Oh, and I did get the message from Milo that somebody recommended I dress up as Shira and Evelyn. Okay, this one goes on the forehead, like, oh, my stomach's growling. I think it's just the hair and like the placement of it. I mean, this is gonna work for some of those gothic looks. You know, I have a lot of moons in here. I have like the moon phase over my bed. I have like moons here and there. This says the moon, that says the sun. I don't even follow the moon phase. So, you know, I just like nature. I probably should follow it. Just I don't know. Like I don't know, but I don't. But I love nature. I think that's part of my Native American uh thing there. Yeah, I want to do Evelyn. Thank you, Juliet. Shout out to you. Thank you, Snare. Shout out to you. Thank you. Let's take a look at the teas. For those who don't know, that used to be a a dumpster fire in there. Okay, they were mangled, like, and then one way back here and standing up. That the teeth were bad. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to go to the orthodontist soon, and then I'm sure they're gonna move again. Good luck, Roman. Sending you love. Okay, speaking of love, I love this brow pencil. I ordered Milani brow pencils because I love Milani. Here's the Milani. I know the letters are backwards, but you can see it's Milani. I like these ones because they have like this small little thing so you can draw hair strokes. And yes, I know the word. I was just avoiding using the word. Anyways, this one has one that's even a little bit smaller. But you see, that can really draw like hair strokes. You don't want to draw thick Sharpie strokes. You want it to look like hair, right? I don't like to color in my brow like a whole, like I'm coloring a coloring book. I like it to have like flecks of hair. So anyways, the new Milani eyebrow stuff that I ordered, because they have two kinds. They have the kind that's thin, like this, and then they have a thicker one, which I think is just for coloring in, not drawing hair strokes. Well, I ordered 5 of them, and they were the thick ones, so I'm sending them back. And now I have this one. This is under $10, and it's one of my favorites. This is a little warm. It's not as neutral or cool as I want, but I love the size of it and how it goes on and everything. And I can always mix 2 colors, which makes the one that's like the better color last longer. You know, than just using only that one. And it gives it dimension so your eyebrows look like they have like different colors of blonde in it without being super obvious. You know what I mean? It just kind of gives it like a more natural look, and it works fine. It works fine. If your eyebrows are a little too warm, instead of having to throw out your thing if you've already bought it, just mix two. Draw a few hair strokes with this one, draw a few hair strokes with the other one, and then you're not wasting this, and it'll help the other one last longer. Also, like if you buy makeup and it's the wrong color, you can always mix other colors into it, like foundation. If your foundation is too warm, you can put a cool color blush into the foundation and mix it, and it's going to make it the right color so it's not too orange, yellow, whatever. And vice versa, the opposite. You can always add color to what you have. Or if your foundation's too dark, what are you going to do, right? Like, it's too dark. Are you going to waste the money and go buy the right color? Or do you want to get a lighter one, and now you can mix it and make your exact color, and it's going to last twice as long, right? Like, instead of just throwing one completely out and buying another one. I prefer that actually, because then you can put, when it's winter time, you can put more of the light one, and when it's summertime, you can put more of the dark one. It just makes it to where you can make your own color. You know what I mean? Not it be a little too light, a little too dark. So those are some little tricks to save things that aren't working for you. But if you can return it and you aren't going to use it, then return it. Like the Milanis, I'm not going to use them. I don't have a way to save that because I don't fill in my brows. I draw hair strokes. Hey, I have no idea what this is. There's 3 of them. I don't know. We're gonna find out. What the hell? What the hell? And I don't know if you guys want me to try this on. This is the gray t-shirt. I think it's just a gray t-shirt, kind of like this, but gray. I don't know if it like is lower cut or anything. I think so, but not, not super low cut, because I'm trying to find clothes I can wear on here that aren't too much. My smaller busted girlfriends here, when you wear a tank top, it's not considered inappropriate, but when I do, it is. So poor me, it's a problem. It's not the worst problem to have for sure, but I have been having issues with it. I have. Like, I'm working hard, and then, oh, here's what they are. Okay, these are like little animal hats. You're probably like, what? Um, I do plan on doing some looks with these. I hope these are cute. I hope they are. Why is my leg shaking? Because I'm trying to hold my body weight up. On a yoga ball, it's like slipping, and I'm holding it up with one leg. Okay. I don't know about this. It's looking a little funky. Let's see if we could zhuzh it up. You're shedding. You're shedding. Oof. It is really shedding. I'm not sure I'm keeping these. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute, but there's better, like thicker quality ones that aren't going to be shedding. Shedding. So I don't know about this. And it's also giving me it's not like sitting right. But I thought that, I'm just gonna order the better ones. I'll order one better one instead of these. I don't even know if I want to open the other ones because if I'm sending this one back, I'm probably sending the other ones back. Even this looks like what is that? They're supposed to be round. This looks like a rabbit's foot. They're supposed to be big, those big round. Forget it. That looks like something that crawled out of something, like a drain. That's just not gonna work. It was an almost. I was like, can I make this work? Can I? Can I? Nah, that one's got to go back. All three. I mean, I can open the other three, but I mean two. Oh, who are you? Okay, I got this, but it is gray and it doesn't have the bra underneath. Gray. I love the gray. Gray is one of my favorite colors. I think the gray is gonna look so pretty. And then I got gray rose petals. I mean, they need to be opened, but so I can sprinkle the gray rose petals and then take my photos. I think the black rose petals might look better with the gray outfit, but like gray with the black. I like to take pictures and like do a little extra for the blue page, for the photos, not just like, okay, here I am. I like to put some art into it, you know what I mean? I like to put effort into it and actually be a creator on there, not just, here you go. You know what I mean? All right. Wait, Auburn. This one might have to go back too because Auburn has warmth in it. But I saw this color and it looked good. But Auburn? I mean, it doesn't look warm right there. We'll see on this one. That's a maybe. There's a chance with that one. And like I said, I can save it if it's a little warm by using a cooler one with it. Okay, where's your package? I really don't prefer people email me, to be honest. It depends why and what for. But if somebody's, just trying to talk to me like, "Hey, how you doing?" It's unless it's invited. It depends if it's for work. If it's for work, my Gmail is in the bio. You can always come on here to talk to me and say hello. But I have to have some of a personal life. Like, guys, I'm going to be working 16, 18 hours a day sometimes, but 16 hours a day. So when I check out, I need like an hour or a half hour to myself and then go to bed. Right now, I'm going to be working all day, 5 days a week, and then part-time 2 days a week, which makes it full-time 6 days a week. The reason I'm doing that is so that I can make up for the times when I can't work and to get ahead, pay for these medical things, pay for my recovery time, and then retire earlier because when you're disabled, you might not be able to make it to the retirement age. So what if I only have 5 more years in me, you guys? Like, I don't know if my health is going to get worse or better, which it's going to get better. But uh you never really know. But I'm going to manifest it's going to get better. But I would love to be able to make it to the duration I need to make it to. You know what I mean? So if I could put in the hours now, I should put them in now because what if I'm like I'm gonna work 8 hours, and then in a few years I can no longer work. What if? What if? It's happened to me before. What if? You know what I mean? So when I'm able to work 18 hours, I'm gonna work 18 hours. I have two channels, two IGs, one TikTok, and a blue page. And I spend a lot of time on all of them. The bad channel, I haven't been, but that's because it's brand new and I've been trying to get back on my feet this week, and I'm back on my feet. And tonight we're doing a stream on the bad channel. And when I say the bad channel, that's Brook After Dark. Bad Brook After Dark. Um, it's not like the, oh no, that's a bad channel. You know what I mean? Bad. But I like that it spells out bad because I'm being a little naughtier over there. You know what I mean? So the bad girl channel. Okay. These are just thigh-high socks. They go all the way up your thighs. They're soft. I figured I would use these for some pictures as well on the blue page, because not everything has to be lingerie. I can do a shoot where I'm just chilling on my bed and reading a book, but like in my thigh highs and a cute little, you know what I mean? Like cute little set. So I got those because sometimes comfy is cute. Sometimes people like someone in booty shorts and a t-shirt, or jeans and a t-shirt. Not everybody needs lingerie every day. You know what I mean? Oh. But I did get some. I did get some. I try to get all different colors so that all the pictures stand out. All right. What the haul? This one I'm not, obviously I'm not trying these on, you guys. I'll try these on the blue page. I like that color. It's like a peach, not orange, it's more peachy. Salmon, coral. You know what? Kind of want to set this down. I don't keep bending over, but I want to set it down. I do love a turtleneck. I love it. I love it. I really do. I love turtlenecks. I think they're sexy. I mean, you've seen Steve Jobs. Just kidding. Rest in peace. What are you? Oh, here's the lighter color ones. These are very stretchy, cute. I like these ones. I like these a lot. These I was gonna wear with those hats, you know, and do cute little pics too, but not a thing. Not a thing. Those hats were atrocious. Atrocious. And then a Bombay. Eh, eh. Mhm. Pretty, pretty. Just a fishnet shirt, long sleeve fishnet shirt. You probably have to use some white bottoms with that. Close or close? Bye, Porter. Purple, dark purple. That tag almost hit me in the eye. I've bought lavender, but I haven't purchased any dark purple yet. Here's the dark purple. That's cute. That's cute. Looks like it's going to be comfy, and the cups look like they're not going to give me a hard time. Mm. All right. I didn't think the haul was going to be as big as it is because there were only like 5 packages, but this box has a good amount in it, and then the other box had like 7 pairs of earrings in it. So It's actually turning into a bigger one than I thought. I think this one is a full bodysuit. That one's the shirt. This is a full bodysuit. And when I saw the yellow, I was like, yowza, that's like bright, right? But I need things to stand out as a different outfit. So it's like, whoa, that's different. Ooh, that's different. Ooh, that's different. Not seen that before. You know what I mean? So I try. I'm really trying. I'm putting a lot of effort into that blue page. I take it very seriously when people spend their time or money on me or their energy, like, or with me. You know what I mean? I really do. It doesn't matter if they just paid $10 and I only get $8 of it. Like, that's not the point. The point is it's content and you want people to enjoy the content. You know what I mean? And collectively, it's obviously more than $8. So. All right, let's move on. Here's a wig. Might be too red. But I can use this for the bad channel. I don't love the part, but it'll work. It'll work. That's not the best part in the world, those, but it'll work. And I think the bangs are kind of shorter than usually when you get bangs. They go all the way down here and you have to cut them yourself and then they look funky. Shout out to Abigail, 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 Abigail. Thank you, Abigail. Bye, Juliet. Androctonus. I know I'm saying your name wrong, but I know you and I love you. I'm so sorry. Androctonus. Is that right? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Exaz. I'm gonna call you Exaz. Okay. Hi. Well, we have a red wig. That's gonna be nice on really pale skin. I'll like take the pink out of my skin, and then we'll do ooh just a scrumdiddlyumptious gothic look. Can you imagine that? That's gonna be stunning. I actually like the color now. I thought I got a copper, more like orangey red one. And when I was first looking at it, I was like, oh no, it's like red, like the color red, but it's not. I mean, almost, but it's kind of got a little blue in it. Like it's a darker, deeper red. All right. What are you? Centella toner. Centella is really good for redness, sensitive skin that's irritated by makeup, brushes, this, that, life. Centella is amazing. So I have some Centella creams, but I got a new toner that I've never used. Never used it. Centella from Madagascar. There it is. And now I think we have one last package. That's okay, Alex. I don't know who I'm going to be dressing as with the red wig. I just know I wanted a red wig. Actually, I take that back. I did have somebody in mind and I was going to do a transition with it. But I also just wanted a red wig because I don't have a good red wig. I have an okay-ish red wig that's like I used for Black Widow, but it was long, like a long red wig for Black Widow. God, that'd be a good Mystique wig. I know she had short hair, but I wouldn't mind doing a Mystique look with the red wig right there, a long one, a blue outfit. I'm gonna have to be careful. I mean, I can't wear the outfit like she has, but I can do something, you know what I mean, to where I'm covered, but we can pull off a good Mystique. It would, huh? I love you too. Thank you, Exas. Thank you. What is in here? Sometimes when you get a package, it feels like nothing's in there, and then it's like one little tiny. There's nothing in here. Is it on the other side? There's nothing in here. Well, thanks for nothing. Literally. I'm like looking at the other side to see if I opened the other side and made a mistake. I didn't. Did I take something out, you guys, and didn't realize it? And that Madagascar is not it. This was in the box. The Madagascar Scintilla Asiatica toner. I don't know. That's it. That's everything. That's the haul. Let me sit on the bed, you guys, because I am struggling. Whee! Booty cheeks, booty cheeks, boo, boo, booty cheeks. Oh, we're gonna unplug you. Sorry. Sorry. Oh my god. My ring light's broken, so I have to. There we go. What's happening here? There. Oh my god. Ouch. I'm gonna have to do a stream tonight, and then I'm gonna do one stream tomorrow, and I'm gonna go get a manicure. So that's a lot of sitting. So I think Friday I'm gonna take it easy. Friday we'll take it easy. I'm still gonna stream. It's just not gonna be all day. I'll probably have to do Friday as my part-time day, and then choose one of the weekend days to do a full-time day. Jessica Rabbit, but she has a side part and no bangs, but you know, like I could do a modern day just Jessica Rabbit with bangs. You know, I don't know, we'll make it work. We'll find some things to do. I don't want to give away what I wanted it for because it's meant to be a surprise. But there is a character with red hair with bangs that I was wanting to do. I kind of forgot about it. And when someone asked, "What is that for a character?" and I said, "No, but yes, it is. But it's for everything. I just needed a red wig. I don't have a red wig. When I was thinking, oh, a red wig for the channel. Oh, I can also use it for this, you know? And so it was for the character, but it was kind of, you know, it's for both. It's for both. It's for all of it. Anything I can use the red wig for. I had purchased another one, but when I went to try it on, it didn't look good. I'm hoping this doesn't do the same thing because the other one had the part like that. I don't know, maybe I'm just too fussy. Yes, red hair, purple dress. Big lips, big hips, big. Thank you. Thank you, Exa. Exaz. These are the dopamine patches I'm using, you guys. Where'd it go? There it is. I probably should have put it here, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for saying I look pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Big shout out to Sarah. Big shout out to Azaz. Thank you. I'm doing okay. How are you? Shazane? I love you too. Thank you. Shout out to you. I don't know. Should we take a few pictures? And I honestly don't know if the shirt made a difference. Because by now we would have. I got a phone call, which I should not. I need to see if I can find a way that like blocks all the phone calls, but I can still use the phone for this. I don't get many, but 2 days in a row I've gotten one on this phone, so it's obviously like a spam or something like that. I don't know. Kumchai, hi. Shout out to you. I love you too. Thank you. Should we take some pictures? Is Milo here? I don't know if we should, but this shirt, like anytime, oh, I spilled. Anytime I wear a t-shirt, I feel like they give me an issue, except yesterday's, which was like this, but it was black, so it camouflaged the size, but when I wear white, you can kind of tell. And they won't put me out in the algorithm everywhere. They'll just only like in the US and stuff like that because they can't run ads on a large chest, So it is what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Rohit Trawa. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, but please don't call him names. Chris, please don't call him names. I don't, I ask people on here to just ignore what they don't like unless it's harmful, okay? And then if it's harmful, you could let us know if we miss it. It's not a big deal. It's not that big a deal. Not that I love it. I'm just saying. Let's not call people names we don't know for no good reason. It's not a good reason, in my opinion. I know what you mean. And yes, they do think it's a dating site. You're not wrong about that, but I do ask that we don't call each other names on here. Not spicy page. Okay. It literally says mild to medium spicy. The medium is in the videos that I sell in the DMs. The page is mild. It's mild. Mild isn't very spicy, is it? My promise to you guys was you'll see more than you see here. And I work very hard at putting together good pictures, good outfits. I just bought all these outfits. I don't just like take off my top, take a pic and go, all right, we're done, and post it. I don't. I really care. I really, really care. Thank you. Thank you, Excess. Thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you, Daniela. Is it Daniela or Daniel? I'm sorry, I don't know whether to stop at the L or the A. I think I messed up earlier. Hi, Jerry. Good evening, Gilma. All right, I'm going to be getting off of here soon. I wasn't sure, excuse me, if Milo was still here, but it is okay. I'm going to go make some short videos. I'm going to rest my tailbone for a tiny bit, and then we're going to get into the goth look. I can't believe I have to take this all off and do another look, but it is time. It's time for us to do a stream on the bad channel. It's time for us to do a look, a makeup look. Put our makeup together collectively as a team, as a community. We're going to do that tonight. I don't have a P.O. box. No. To send me stuff, you can go to my Amazon wish list, which will have things that I want. I don't know if I've changed my address on the Amazon account, but I put in a change of address, so it'll get here. But I am gonna ask my daughter to update that. It obviously doesn't give you my address, but it'll send you stuff to me. It'll send stuff to me. I'm sorry. I'm filming on the channel Brook After Dark. But I am gonna be taking more pics and videos for the blue page. Yeah, I post every single day on the blue page. Since I've started it, it's been every single day. I mean, at first I was posting like I don't know, 7, 8, 10 times a day just to get content on there, like so that when people paid, they didn't just have 2 pictures to look at, 3 pictures to look at. And now, like the last week, it's been like once or twice a day. Um, but there's over a few hundred of photos on there, you know what I mean? And then I've made tons of videos, and the videos I sell in like privately. I don't post them on the profile. Thank you. Thank you, Excess. Thank you. Shout out to you. Can I do Batgirl? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one, especially for the channel. The with the baddies. Uh baddies with double T, you guys. Like the bats that come out at night. Baddies. I like that too. It's also a play on words. I like picking names that have a play on words, and baddies, it's like baddies with double D, but batties. And baddies also means like if you're batty, what are you? You're a little ooh, she's a little batty. She's crazy, right? Uh so it's I like the crazies, you know, but not I'm not calling you crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like term of endearment crazies. So yeah. And like the bees fly, right? Honeybees, babblebees, bumblebees. I call them babblebees because babbling brook instead of bumblebees or honeybees or whatever. But they fly and bats fly. So I like that daytime, something that flies in the daytime and something that flies at night. There it is. That's the reason. I want to thank everyone for being here. Well, that's nice of you, Nayaz. I'll take that as a compliment. I will take that as a compliment. And I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna put some of this on because I am hurting. Escape artists. It means escape the pain. Escape artists with lavender. And I'm gonna put this on right now, and then I'm gonna lay on my red light, and then we'll come back and we're gonna do that green goth look. And I can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be green and yellow. I might even be able to put this yellow shirt on over a black tank top because it's green and yellow, like neon green and neon yellow. Possibly. Because I was saying I wished I would have got neon yellow hair clippies because I got the neon green ones. That might work. It might. It might. It might. It might. It might not, but it might. Milo. Thank you, Milo. I appreciate that. We could take a couple pics if she's up for it. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to get off my butt. I'm hurting bad. And if I'm hurting this bad now, I might have to reschedule the nail appointment because I don't want to put myself back in bed. I can't do that to myself mentally or physically. I had a nail appointment yesterday, but it was a pedicure, but I also did a very long live stream. I drove here, I drove there. It might have been a little too much for me. So, yeah, let's take some pics if Milo's ready. Okay. Let me try to straighten that. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. Oops. I don't know if it's working. Normally that looks better, but I have this a little too low, I think. I like to make my hair look like full and thick and like, no, I'm doing it wrong. What's happening? Oop. That's not good. I think that works. I think that works. Yeah, that's good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Milo. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Yes, we only need 3 more likes to hit 225. I would love to do that before we leave. I would love to do that before we leave. On my side, it says 222. If we can't, it's okay. But we can. We can. 3 more likes and then I'll go. 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 Make my shorts. Make my shorts. 2 more likes. I know it says probably 224 on your side, but it says 223 on mine. And we're going to go off of mine because if I don't see it, it's not real. So 2 more likes. That's just pink, pink. Two finger taps, boop, boop, from 2 people. That's it. It's a free stream, you guys. All I ask of you is to be polite to others and to double tap that screen. Double tap, double tap. One more, one more, one more, one more. People ain't gonna like just to keep you around. It's not to keep me around, it's to get rid of me, ding dong. Shout out to those who did the 226 likes. I appreciate you. I love you guys and see you later. Bye.